Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, just go ahead and drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Just coming back to give you guys a little hello, quick how are you, and just check in, let you know that I'm doing well. Just want to let you guys know I decided the other day while I was out, I was really busy. I decided to stop at the Smoothie King. So I said, you know what? Let me just tell them I want strawberry, banana, and some raw sugar uh, in the smoothie. And they're like all insistent on, oh, you have to add protein. It comes with oat milk, the vegan protein and the oat milk. So I was like, okay, just give me half of the oat milk and give me half of the vegan protein that you usually use, like a half a scoop. So I said this like about 3 times, and by the time I got the smoothie and drove away and I tasted it, it tasted like chalk. Like it had a chalky residue, like a very residuey, powdery, protein powdery taste. Like I could feel the little pieces of protein in my mouth. I was like, ugh. But I said, you know what? I haven't really got my calories in. Let me go ahead and finish this smoothie just because I need the calories. So by the time I did my errands and I was almost, you know, I was on my way back home. I was almost home. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and stop by the Smoothie King and just talk to them and see what happened with this smoothie. So I go to the drive-through and I start talking to this little lady, and I tell her, I said, "Ma'am, this is, I went on and I drunk the smoothie, but it had this little residuey, chalky undertone, and it tastes like I could taste the grains of powder. It was just not good. So, I mean, I only asked for a half a scoop of vegan protein powder and a half of cup or the half of a portion of oat milk that you guys give." And she goes, "Oh, well, we put a full scoop in of vegan protein." I said, "Ma'am, okay, since you guys, I mean, I said it 3 times that I wanted a half a scoop of the vegan protein, and since you guys just put in a whole scoop and just did something totally different than what I'm asking, tell me, what do I have to say next time in order for you guys to get this, to get it the way that I am requesting it?" So anyway, she writes it down on a stick, like a post-it, exactly what I have to say. So I said, okay, and I went on and I went about my night, went back home, but I said to myself, I think the issue is when you go through that drive-through, you have no way of verifying that they're doing it correctly. I think that if I go back there again, which I probably will, I will get out of my car, go inside, and I will actually watch them do every single thing. And if they don't do it right, I'm going to, hey, excuse me, stop them and let's start over. Or no, I'm going to correct them, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, the moral of the story, I guess, is just be careful when you go to these smoothie shops because they can add whatever they want to add, and they don't necessarily listen to your instructions and do what you ask them to do. They're in a whole different world. They're just basically doing what they're programmed to do according to their company recipes or whatever. So, I mean, they find it really strange that I want extra raw sugar, and they find it really strange that I don't want a full serve of oat milk, and they find it very strange and odd that that I want half of the vegan protein. I had to go through this whole spiel with the girl at the window telling her, hey, look, too much protein can actually harm your kidneys. I had to Google it and show it to her and everything else. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't really want all that protein. I don't want to make this meal tough on my kidneys, which I don't have any kidney problems. Praise God, but I just don't want a lot of protein. sticking to a 80-10-10, or high carb, low fat vegan diet. So I definitely don't want too much protein in my meals. But all in all, it was quite an experience. And as I said before, when I'm on the go, that's the only thing that's really close to my house. And when I'm on the go, it really works out for me. If I haven't eaten before I left home, if I haven't eaten and then I get out there, I mean, it's pretty cheap. And then on top of that, I mean, I would say affordable, because you're getting this really tall smoothie, this extra large cup, for like $10. So it's really worth it. I mean, it's a lot of smoothie that you get. So, yeah, all in all, next time I'll know to go inside and watch every move they make as they're making it. But I just want to encourage everybody to get your smoothies in, get your calories in, try your best to make them at home. And if you have to go to a smoothie shop, walk inside and watch every single move they make and stop them. Don't be afraid to speak up and stop them if you see them doing something that you don't want done to your smoothie. All right, guys. Well, I hope your day is going well. It's a wonderful Monday. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, see you later.